Call Haloyim La, Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Rakakwadash. I want to give a double honors to the apostles and the elders that prophesied and rule well for the hopeful 144 and 1/3 of Yasharallah, who this world refers to as Israel, starting at the house of Great Millstone. Shalom to you, Akim, who teach and learn in sincerity. Shalom to the Akwith, who learn in sincerity. It's your brother, Kanan, from the Indianapolis camp. And I'm going to title this, Here Today, Gone Tomorrow. As always, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai gave me motivation, the water, Abba, Bahashem, the Rakakadash, to do this video, along with inspiration from a massive trucking layoff. And I am a CDL holder that is right now not entertaining driving because I really don't like it. Okay. And there's a phrase, all money ain't good money. Okay. I don't like being over the road. There's nothing for me to see out there. And it's a dangerous job. I'm going to sum it up like that. Also unhealthy because of the wear and tear that it applies to your body. And yeah, you can counter that by working out. But okay, now I'm getting 2/3 of the pay. All right, roughly around 2/3 of the pay. And I'm landscaping. So I'm working out on a daily, and it's not seasonal because the company that I'm with runs year-round operation. And actually the money gets better in what you would what we would consider out of season, like it says, in season, out of season. You know what I mean? So out of season, we head into a better income. So with that being said, let me grab these scriptures. This is Matthew 6:11. Give us this day our daily bread. Okay? And that's self-explanatory, I hope. Well, no, it's not, because from the spiritual aspect, the daily bread is this living water, the scriptures. It's supping with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, putting the time in, read, studying to find thyself approved. Okay, spending that time with Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, where we wisdom, we know as Sophia. Okay, now from the physical aspect, your bread is your bread, your meal. Okay, give us this day our meal, that we may eat, Lord, as well as all that it takes. That, what did he say? If the lilies look beautiful, how much more will he clothe you? Okay. Basically, that bread goes into give us what we need to maintain this day. Okay. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 30, starting at verse 8. And Salakia, I don't know. Yeah, I quoted that. This is once again Proverbs 30:8. Remove far from me vanity. What is vanity going to? No value. Pointless. Okay? Now remember, I named this Here Today, Gone Tomorrow. Everything, especially if you over here, period. I don't care where you are in the world. Everything that you are accustomed to this day, when Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, and those angels crack that sky and make their appearance, nothing that you see today on this earth will remain when we go into that kingdom. All the elements, okay? Now, we know that every place on earth is not going to be nuked, okay? But pretty much the majority of it will be. And it's not going to be anything pagan left over. It's not, the world's going to be renewed, okay? Regenerated, okay? Refreshed. I like to say sanitized, all right? So vanity, what you living for, when I said all that to say what you living for right now has no value unless you're living for Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Okay? Everything that you see on this side is scheduled to be gone. So it says, remove me far from vanity and lies. Give me neither poverty nor riches. So please don't put me in a low state where I can't survive, because we got it once again. I just read, give us our daily bread. So we have to eat. Okay. Yeah, we fast and all, but that's temporary. And we have to have our body has to be nourished. And it says, neither nor riches. Why no, wait a minute, hold on. Why don't you want to be rich? Because what did it say about the rich man? Okay, and that camel going through the needle's eye, which means that camel has to be brought down low, not itself. It has to be enforced to be brought down low and pulled and tugged through that needle's eye. Okay, which is the actual location. All right. So King David's saying, I don't want to be wrapped up with that. I don't need that distraction. I don't need that distraction. I want to have my mind focused on doing the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. So I don't want to be poor and miserable, but I don't need to be rich. Okay. Feed me with food convenient for me. Okay? What does convenient mean? Whatever you have, my proportion be, Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay? Least I be full and deny thee and say, who is Yahweh Bashim Yahushai? Don't we have examples of that? That one servant that came to Yahweh Bashim Yahushua and said, Lord, I've done everything in the commandments I could do. What else do I have to do? He says, sell your possessions and follow me. Oh, whoa. Do what? Okay, I'm having a problem with that. All right. And then I have another example of this coming up later. Okay. Who is Yahweh Bashim Yahushua? Or at least I be poor and steal. And doesn't the scripture say, thou shalt not steal? And this is coming from the mouth of King David. All right. The temple that we are spiritually building now. And take the name of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai in vain. See, if you out here robbing, stealing, committing adultery, pumping yourself full of drugs, ABC lifestyle, you taking his name in vain. All these churches promoting that, taking his name in vain, which they ain't saying his name, but I'm just saying, okay? Any of you so-called Israelites out here promoting anything outside the law, statutes, and the commandments, and this 100% truth, taking his name in vain. That's just an example. But in this measurement, King David is saying, if I'm broke, I'm going to be struggling, I'm going to commit sins. If I'm full, and I'm going to be full of pride, I'm going to forget where I got it from, okay? I'm going to forget where I came from. This is the book of Matthew, chapter 6 and 19. Lay not up yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth or rust does corrupt. Okay? And where thieves break through and steal. So basically, you can have something of value and have it sitting around too long. It's going to tarnish and lose value. Or somebody could come just rip that thing off your neck. Ain't that what our people do? I was just watching one of those stupid G-Unit videos when I had to call 50 Cent and tell him my chain got snatched. And he said it's okay, but I shouldn't have been out there. Okay? I mean, come on, man. Right there. I mean, ain't this the lifestyle? I'm hearing about people motherfucking robbing cars with SUV cords. Yahweh Bashim Yahushua. How long? Okay? This is 20. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven. Well, where's the heaven bank? The heaven bank is when you do the work for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. And he's paying you. He's paying you by allowing you to breathe. He's paying you by actually building that mansion that Yahweh Shem Yahushua said that is in his father's house. But you got to have faith for that, because you definitely can't see it. So no, you can't see the bank, the treasure that's being stored up in heaven right now, okay? Where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt. Okay, so all the conditions that go on in this earth, it says, never trust thy enemy. Okay, for as rust, as iron rusteth. Okay, so I brought that up for that point. So this world has conditions that the kingdom won't. Okay, it won't be no, oh, this is old now. Oh, this is super this and that. You good, you know. No. Where neither moth nor rust does corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal, because that's just not going to happen in the kingdom. All right. For wherever your treasures is, there will your heart be. Okay. Now, once again, I mentioned I have my CDLs, and at this point, I'm walking at work. I'm riding lawnmowers and walking, okay, with weed whackers. I'm maybe close to in the best shape that I've been in. Screw high school and football. That's immature muscles. This is grown man muscles. Okay, it's a difference. For real. All right. This is the book of Luke, chapter 2, and verse 12. Okay, Salakia. This is Luke 12 and 16. And he spoke a parable unto them, saying, the ground of a certain rich man brought forth plentiful. Okay, so he tilled his ground and he reaped abundance. Okay, and he thought within himself, saying, what shall I do? Because I have no room where to bestow my fruits. So he had an abundance overflowing. Okay. And he said, this will I do. I will pull down my barns and build greater. And there will I bestow all my fruits and my goods. All right. And I'm not saying he's hoarding. He's just thinking future, I'm going to have more and more and more. You know how we think enough to do this and do that. Always be in security. We think we are our own security. OK, and I will say to my soul, so thou hast much goods laid up for many years. Take thy ease, eat, drink, and be merry. Whew. Come on. See that? But Yahweh Shem Yahushua said unto him, thy fool, this night thy soul shall be required of thee. Then whose shall these things be which thou hast provided? Now, I got that coming up later on. My servants is going to eat, but you will starve. And we know that all of these preppers right now that's what they're doing. They're prepping for the saints of Yahweh Shem Yahushua, not for their own bellies, okay? Not for their little do they know. They're under the illusion that they're prepping for their own bodies, because Yahweh Shem Yahushua is allowing them to go out the way to make these amenities, as they would say, available for his servants when that time is ready. This is Ecclesiastes chapter 12. Start at 3. In the day when the keepers of the house shall tremble, okay, be terrified, and the strong man shall bow themselves. What? The strong man should do what? Bow themselves, humble themselves, okay? Mourn, basically. And the grinders cease because they are few. The grinders are your jobs, all right? And those that look out of the window be darkened. And hey, I remember when that pandemic hit and it was this ugly. I'm gonna say about 2020. Me and my Eve and my child was walking down the street in the neighborhood, and some little kids was looking out this doom and gloom. And I was just like, man, this is where we are right now. This is where we are. And that's coming back on what do they call that? Turned up. Okay? All right, that's gonna be turned up. And the doors shall be shut in the streets when the sound of the grinding is low. That once again, I got it coming for y'all. And he shall rise up at the voice of the bird, and all the daughters of the music shall be brought to low. That's when your mirth is gonna come to a squelching a halt too. See, right now, Yahweh Shemi Awashai is giving the world, starting with spiritual Babylon, illusion, because it said in that day they will still be given to marriage and partying and YOLO, okay? And I gotta throw it out there, Alex Crowley grandchildren doing as thy will, okay? Especially you 2/3 undesired from our nation, the only people who was given the law, statutes, and commandments. Okay, the only people who can profess to being Yahweh Bashmi Awashai's children, they're his children, but you don't want to partake. Okay, so here we go. This is the fair use copyright, saying I'm allowed to use this information because I'm not using it for sales purposes, only for education.
Because some of you guys and girls out there, you're about to go through chaos, and you probably have never been through this kind of chaos before in your life. Maybe you were in a different place in 08 to 12. Maybe things were different. Most people don't handle chaos well, and most people don't handle disruption well. And most people, especially more mature folks, when their finances are taken from them, they panic and do stupid stuff, just absolutely stupid stuff. I saw a video 2 nights ago, and I tried to find it today, and I could not find it. Well, as you guys pop in, we'll say hi in a minute. A driver with Keenan Advantage Group put a TikTok up talking about that he had just been hired and he had just been laid off, all within like 2 months of each other. He had just been hired with Keenan and he just got laid off, and he said, they laid off 80% of our staff here. Now, I've been online researching this, so I'm not trying to spook any.
80% of their staff. If that's not the grinding season, I don't know what it is.
Keenan drivers, I'm not trying to do that. But if you are a Keenan driver and you know the facts and you don't want to put it up under your own real name, change your screen name and put some information up. Because all of this stuff that's coming at people, here's what's going to happen. The companies will never tell you. You'll find out when it happens and be told to bring your truck back to the yard, or they'll route you back, or everything's fine. And then, well, when you get here, go ahead and clean your truck out. We're shutting down this, that, or the other thing. Keenan Advantage Group is a fairly big company, and the video stunned me because I had never heard that with them in the last couple years. They just got bought out. I think they got bought out in 2016. But the driver, specifically with Keenan Advantage Group, there's going to be more. There's going to be more. Companies are fighting to save their skin right now in trucking. And how long can they hold on now? All this stuff coming back, they've said you're going to be required to get a poke. No questions asked. You're going to be required. It's going to be 100% required. They said that a month ago. Somebody put in the comments the last time I said that on the stream that I'm just trying to hype fear. No, go find the clip. The clip is on, you can find the clip on YouTube. The people in power said you're going to be 100% compliance this time. They're already going back to the muzzle. Airlines are going back to the muzzle. Some hospitals are going back to the muzzle. There's universities going back to the muzzle already. Already. This is going to be an ugly, ugly next couple months with all the other chaos going on politically. My point about this stream with all you more mature folks, any of you guys watching, young or old, doesn't matter, but the more mature folks especially, some of you younger folks, I would hope you're more resilient to be able to handle the stress. But some of the stuff that's coming is going to blow your doors off in your life. It's going to blow your doors off. And you need to understand how bad it's going to get. And you need to also get to a point in your heart and your mind where you're going to do whatever it takes to survive. Because I think most people, from my time on earth at 63 years,
In your heart, in your mind, in your lob, what do you have to do to survive? You got to call on Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, with fear, trembling, and sincerity. Okay? Then you got to apply. All right? You have to apply.
now, mine is 43 on YouTube. Don't you ever forget it.
Don't you forget it.
I think my time on earth, the weakness, let me speak to the men for a second. Women, just close your ears and do something else. Most men that I've been around that are weak men, they're a pollution to anybody around them.
Now listen, what he just said about weak men, I say this all the time. The only men on earth, walking this earth, serve Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai. The 17 nations that are not of Yasharallah, you so-called African Americans, Native Americans, so-called Native Americans, and Hispanics, okay, the other nations have no chance of salvation. So they're going to die, regenerate, reincarnate, die, reincarnate. Okay, our nation, 1/3 is promised. Whether you be moderate and you rise up the first with Yahweh Shai, okay, you're still in that glory. You'll still be of the election. All right. If you're not moderate, then you're going up in the chariot. All right. You will not face death. Those men walk this earth today. The rest of the 2/3 of our nation are nutsack children. You will die, be punished, and we'll see you again in your righteous mind. Okay. But now on this side, you're not a man. You're childish. Okay? You put anything before Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, you're not a man. It's that simple. All right?
I saw the Keenan Advantage video. I could not find it today. The guy was super legit. He had been with him 2 months. He was getting laid off, and he said, yeah, they've laid off 70-80% of our people here. I find that hard to believe, but I believe the fuel's going to go back through the roof here in a little bit because reserves are down. Some other countries have teamed up and they've minimized our input with what they plan on doing with the petrodollar. If you guys are following all this, you know, they just came out today and said this is the narratives are getting so crazy right now. You don't know what to believe. Today I read an article about BlackRock and only 3
You can't believe anything. Okay? He is a liar from birth. He goes strange telling lies. Okay, let's get these scriptures. This is the book of Sirach, Ecclesiastes, chapter 2, starting at verse 4. Whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully, and be patient. When thou art changed to a low estate. And that's what you hopeful elect or experience right now. But at least majority of us, he didn't make it for everybody to have to go through a super suffering experience. He got some brothers built up to help other brothers out. But you brothers, we going through it. We catching pure hell right now. And it's worth it. It's all worth it. What did it just say? I just read it. I don't have to back that up because we have faith. It's worth it if you have faith, okay? And these other people not thinking that they're going through anything, because I would have to say that of the conditions we see in this world, people getting murdered over barbecue sauce, yeah, you going through it, or you about to encounter it, and you Ooh, you're going to encounter it very soon, okay? The Lord is trying, man, for gold is tried in the fire, and acceptable men, we say, man up, okay, in the furnace of adversity, all right? And that's what this world is inflicting on us right now. This is Satan's last time to get down, okay? This is his last party, all right? Believe in him, and he will help thee. Order thy way aright. Trust in him. Yahweh, like I said, the real men out here are putting they all in on Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and nothing else. Now, once again, you know I do videos from work, so I go to work. All right. I go to work, and that's where I get my exercise. That profits little, but while I do that, I do this work for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, and then I continue on. Okay, doing it when I'm supposed to, right? Like I'm at home right now doing this work for Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Okay, so hey, for real, we trust in Him. Not the fiat that we know that's going away, and we definitely ain't trusting in the digital, the new CBDC. We're not trusting in that shit. And what's beyond that CBDC? Come on, we know not to touch that shit. All right, ye that fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai, wait for His mercy, okay, and go not aside, lest ye fall. Now, what's going aside? Panicking. Going into panic mode. And what's panic mode going to lead you to? Oh, you'll find out, okay? For real. Skipping down to verse 10. Sirach 2 and 10. Look at the generations of old, our forefathers. Who are they? Who we read about? Okay? Moses. Okay, Job, all right, Lot, Noah, you know, Judas Maccabees, okay, King David, and of course, Yahweh Shai, all right, and see, did ever any trust in Yahweh Bashim Yahushai and was confounded? No, because he pours his wisdom out on those who he dealing with, his children, the election, all of Yasharal on the other side. But right now, the election, okay? The hopeful 144 and 1/3. Or did any abide in his fear? Ain't that what we supposed to do? Fear Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Don't fear these people that are coming after us. They can pum, slice, and you out of here. That's only if you, or you still be still. You can have 50 holes in you and survive that. We know that. Motherfuckers don't fill out of airplanes and survive that. We know that. It's all the will of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. He heal and he wound. He kill and he make alive. Okay? And was, okay? Or did any abide in his fear and was forsaken? Or whom did he ever despise that called upon him? Not other names, okay? And we talking about pertaining to Hamashiach Yahweh Shai, Yahweh Bahashim Yahweh Shai, you know, not other names. And we're not even talking about so-called other gods. We talking about other names, nicknames, per se. And downright this, they all are. Because once again, if you ain't calling your father Pookie Bear, why you trying to call Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai? Yah. Fuck out of here. With you short of breath, you ain't got time to pronounce the creator of the earth's name correctly? Man, whatever. So, you know, I'm just saying, that's the type of energy you got to be feeding on. All right?
Gianno
Just say
Bello.
Diane G. Just say Diane G.
Diane G.
She knows who she is.
They're having conversations between themselves, saying hi to each other. So, Bill Derby, hello, Transport King. He says that his daughter works for the sheriff's department in Texas. They're talking about muzzles in September, pokes in October.
And it's going to get worse this time. It's like we had the option last time to get poked. And I wore the muzzle when I absolutely had to, but as soon as I was one step out of whatever establishment I was required to, I took it off right away. It's you guys do what you need to do. I didn't believe any of what I was seeing, and I went through the chemical warfare training in the military. A lot of military folks did. You know how useless those muzzles were based on what they claimed was what it was, but you can't speak it. Matter of fact, I saw last night that YouTube is starting.
Okay, so once again, you see they brought out that hokey pokey, okay? That hokey pokey. And it's, hey, this time they said you will get it. Hey, ain't no running from it this time. And then what is that to set up for? What's the hokey pokey to really set up for? Cause the purge. Spiritual Babylon is going through the purge. Okay? For real. This is Revelations 13. And 16. And remember, Esau's whole plan is order out of chaos. Okay? All right? That's what they thrive on. Cause the problem and then pretend you have the solution. All right? And here's his solution. Okay? Revelations 13 starting at 16. And he causeth all, both small and great. That's to the littlest to the biggest. All right, rich and poor. But once again, the full spectrum from the highest to the lowest. Okay, whether it be in statue, in frame, or in status. Okay, free and bond. He's covering every track you could possibly track, whatever manner of man you are. Okay, we're not just talking about physical. We're talking about what status you are, okay? To receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead, all right? And we know it's going to be either hand. And some dummy's going to want it in their ass cheek. And you're going to get marked too. you going to be an abomination to Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua too. And that no man might buy or sell save he that had the mark, okay? Or the name of the beast, or the number of or the number of his name. Now let's break that down. We it's 2:23. Y'all know what computers do, right? Correctly. Everybody's been around. You got a cell phone. If you're watching this video, you on YouTube, so you better know something about what's in the device. When that chip is scanned through the computer, what is it doing? It's reading. It's saying what this is, what is its purpose, and what is this meaning? Okay, what is this purpose and what is this function? There you have it right there. The name of it. What is it? The name of the beast. The number of it. What is it? It's reading the number. Okay, so that's all in the barcode. That's all in the technology that is going through. Okay, that shouldn't be hard to understand. All right, and of course, I will bring this out. I had the time, so I'm gonna do it. You know what we're going to grab to receive a mark.
Strong's G 5480. Charagma.
Code Ragma.
Charagma.
Code Ragma. Okay. A stamp, a imprinted mark. Okay. we go and get the root word etymology.
Strong's G 5482. Charax. Charax.
Crux. What does that say? A pale or steak. A pale or steak. We stabbing something. It's going inside of you. Okay? It's going inside of you. All right? Not that white woman you go inside of. It's going inside of you. All right? It's a lucky the one I go inside of. No, it's going inside of you. This is Revelations 3:10. Because thou hast kept the word of my patience. Oh, yes, and we're definitely being tried right now, which I've been praying for. So Yahweh Shem Yahushua has been testing that. You know, let's see if you can handle that patience. And I'm like, okay, the water Yahweh Shem Yahushua, I get it. I see it. I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation. Now, am I really gaining patience? Or am I deceiving myself? Because we going to find out, because we going to see. Okay? That includes me. Which shall come upon all the world. What did I just say? Am I really keeping the patience right now? But I'm gonna tell y'all, I've been complaining a lot less. I'm feeling better. I'm not dealing with stress like that at this current moment in time. Okay, because the Lord always tries you and then he brings you out. That's what the Akim is saying. He brings you out of the fire and blows you off a little bit, let you cool down and examine you. Then you go back in. So I got to be prepared for that. Okay, but right now, this week ain't been bad, and I'm in a hell of a situation, but I ain't feeling it. I ain't feeling it like that. Okay, I ain't feeling it. You do you. I'm going to be real with y'all. Anybody out here turning their back on the man of the Lord is a goddamn fool. End of story. All right. So I ain't feeling it. To try them that dwelleth upon the earth. Okay. Oh, and now I'm doing this just out of, once again, the asshole that I am. This is the word, my favorite word, I guess, because I know how to break it down. World. Let's get that world.
Strong's G 3625. Oikumene.
Okumene.
Oikumene.
Okumene. And I already know better now. Let's go down to C. The whole inhabitation earth, the world, okay? That's the world he bringing this mark upon everything. Not the 316, not the, God so loved everybody. God so loved all of Yasharallah, the people that he was sent for. But even within, he don't care for all of Yasharallah on this side because he gonna whack 2/3 of them. He said he ain't praying for them fools. And he says it's also an abomination to pray for a sinner, which is you 2/3. Okay? Just thought I'd put that out there. All right? Behold, I come quickly. Hold that fast which thou hast, that no man take thy crown. What crown? The crown that we earnestly working to receive from Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, not on this side, in the kingdom. Okay? Store up your riches for the kingdom. This is the book of Isaiah 65:13. Therefore, thus saith Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua, Allah, power. Behold, my servants shall eat. That sounds good. That sounds like a whole bunch of prepper meals. But in video games, even though I'm kind of off video games, all right, but I'll play them for a couple seconds. But ye shall be hungry. Behold, my servants shall drink. What? Good wine, good. Oh, okay. but ye shall be thirsty. Behold, my servants shall rejoice, but ye shall be ashamed. Oh yeah, all that pride, all that haughty spirit gonna be gone, gone. The mighty man. What did Esdras say? If men don't give birth, why I see all these men holding their bellies? Okay, and Salakia, that was not Esdras, but I believe that's Esdras that said that. Yeah, well, if men don't give birth, then how do I see all these men bound down, holding their stomachs like they losing it? Okay. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart. Now we pray that because we know, once again, I mentioned it, some of us is gonna go out being martyred, which is fine. You coming back first with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. Long as that's what I pray for. That's the only exit up out of here that I want. I'm not even gonna say death. I'm gonna say exit up out of here, to be present with Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, doing as he will. What did it say? Blessed is he that the master finds his servant doing his job, roughly paraphrasing, when he comes home. That's what I want to do. If not, I want to go up on a chariot. But remember, that chariot ride is gonna be terrified, because you're gonna be looking at shit coming right at your face before you get pulled up. So it ain't, I mean, shit, right there, you gonna think you having a heart attack. How about you outside save you? Okay. Behold, my servants shall sing for joy of heart, but ye shall cry for sorrow of heart. Now, I don't heard people near and dear to me saying that it is what it is. I almost said it, but I ain't gonna put nobody. It is what it is, man. Whatever, when it happened, man. The Lord know me. Yeah, he know you. He know exactly what he gonna do. And shall have for vexation of spirit. That's what he know. Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua know that he already got this plan for you. You people that think that way. You YOLO, do as thy want. Alex Crowley would be proud of you looking ass dummies. Okay? The Bible says Sod is stupid. This is the book of Job 1 and 21. And said, naked came I out of my mom's womb, out of my mother's womb, Salakia, out of my mother's womb, and naked shall I return there. Okay, we was born, you came through the canal, no clothes on, and when you leave, they put a little cheap ass suit on you, but you dissolve into nothing, okay? Your spirit is no longer in that shell anyway, all right? Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai gave, and Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai have taken away. Okay? Blessed be the name of Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai. And that's the way we got to deal with this. The Lord giveth and he taketh. In the story, it's his will. Go through it. Just like Job did. Okay? And all this, Job sinned not, and you hear me? You better have that mentality, or you just might get the tater chip. He just might not be saving you from that hour of temptation. You open your mouth and you say the wrong thing. You think the wrong thing against Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua. Okay? Well, you better have a nice repent on the back end. A real good repent. And then even then, he may not go for it because he already knew you was going to do that. Okay? And all this Job sinned not, nor charged Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua foolishly. He ain't come at the Lord like that. He ain't, once again, he knew what time it was. That's all I'm going to say. This is our creator, Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushua, and he gave us the most amazing gift. I'll take this ass whooping on his side. He gave us eternity, okay? This fool Esau, he know. Why you think he butt hurt? He know. Well, once again, here today, gone tomorrow, all right? This is Matthew, and I pray that this has been edifying to the body. 19 and 29. And everyone that had forsaken house, what is it, your house? your house. I'm about to have to do that right now. You know, forsake this house. And I feel good about it though. Yahweh Shem Yahushua is amazing. The water Abba. Or brother, or sister, or father, or mother, or wife. Sound familiar? Or children. Oh, I'm supposed to be able to do that too? What the water Yahweh Shem Yahushua? Because it seems like I'm ready. Or lands for my name's sake. For who? For Yahweh, by Hashem Yahushua. So receive what? What? I need my glasses on. Shall receive. I'm not reading. I can't even. 100-fold. But you can't believe this, so you don't get it. Okay? But you rather believe in this crumbling infrastructure. You rather believe in the ABCs. You rather forsake family to be an adulterer. Okay? In this wicked present time. At any time. Salakia. Fuck that. Anytime. Okay? 100 for shall receive an 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. I do this for a crown. Okay, and I read that again just because it brings joy to my heart. And this is Matthew 19:29. And everyone that hath forsaken house, land, property, house, or brother, your physical brother, okay, or sisters, or father, or mother, or wife, or children, or lands, for my name's sake, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushua shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life. Okay? But many that are first shall be last. Because this is this transitioning from the apostles, the elders, and Joachim being looked at as low. Us being looked at is lower than animals in some people's eyes to the greatness that we deserve to be. Okay? And the last shall be the first. And that's exactly what that meant. All right? So, hey, one way or another, I named this Here Today, Gone Tomorrow. And you will have to face that consequence. You will have to face that's where we're headed. Hey, he said it too. The dollar's going to be dead. I said that in the last video. And he just said it. It's going to be dead by the end of this year. And I even stretched it out and said, okay, by July, you won't be holding a dollar. I believe that. Okay?